This is the iQOO Z9, which is the most powerful phone that you can buy under 20,000 rupees. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'll be unboxing and doing a hands-on review of the iQOO Z9. Now this phone is available in two variants. Base variant is priced at 18,000 rupees after all the discounts. It comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. Next variant is priced at 20,000 rupees, including all the offers, and it comes with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. It's available in two colors, brushed green and graphene blue. We have the 256GB variant in the blue color. Now this iQOO Z9 is the successor for iQOO Z7, which was launched last year, and it has a lot of new changes. So without any further delays, let's look at the unboxing. So here's a closer look at the box. It's quite beaten up in the transit. Anyway, box packaging has been changed. On the front, it says iQOO Z, that's it. And if you really want to know this name, you probably have to go to the back. Anyway, let's unbox it. First, we have the phone, followed by barcode stickers. Next, we have a transparent silicone case, followed by documentation, 44-watt flash charger. Next, we have a USB Type-C charging cable, and finally, a SIM card ejector tool. Now, let's come back to the phone. Let me just remove the cover. Now, this is how the phone looks on the back, and this is how the phone looks on the front. Now let's have a physical overview. On the back, it comes with a polycarbonate material. It has two different colors. We have the blue color, and this is how it looks under sunlight. Both look pretty good, but I personally prefer the blue one. Anyway, iQOO seems to be experimenting with these back panels, and they do look pretty cool. By the way, this back panel also comes with a nice matte finish, so it doesn't attract a lot of fingerprints. At the top, we got the camera module with a 50MP primary camera with Sony IMX882 sensor with optical image stabilization. That's followed by a 2MP camera for taking portrait shots. Besides that, we also have the flash, and at the bottom, we have the iQOO branding. On the front, we have a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a punch hole design, which actually houses a 16MP front-facing camera. This display comes with a peak brightness of 1800 nits. It has HDR10+ support, also has 120Hz screen refresh rate, and it's protected by Dragon Trail Star 2 Plus glass protection. It also has SGS certification for low blue light emission. So even if you use this phone in low lighting conditions at night, it will not affect your sleep. Now here's a closer look at the bezels. It's got sleek bezels all around, top, left and right, and the chin is slightly bigger than the rest of the bezels, but considering the price, it's okay. Now for the sides, the entire frame is made of plastic and the buttons seem to be plastic as well, but they are sufficiently elevated and they also have this nice clicky feel to them. I hope you heard it. Anyway, on the right side, we got the power and volume buttons. At the top, just a secondary mic for noise cancellation. On the left side, it's completely plain. Finally, at the bottom, we got the SIM card tray with a nano SIM slot and a hybrid SD card slot. So you can either use two nano SIM slots or a nano SIM and an SD card. That's followed by the primary microphone, USB Type-C charging port, and the speaker grill. By the way, this phone has dual stereo speakers, one at the bottom, and the earpiece also acts like a speaker. Now coming to the form factor, this phone has a thickness of 7.83mm and weighs 188 grams. It also has IP54 dust and water resistance. Now this is how the phone looks in the hand. It's pretty comfortable to hold, it's not too big, and the weight distribution is also pretty good. It's not too heavy and it's very comfortable to use. Now coming to the processor, it comes with the Dimensity 7200 5G processor, which is a 4nm processor with Mali G610 MC4 GPU with 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM and up to 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage. And this phone also has some interesting gaming related features, which I'll talk in a minute. In the battery department, it comes with a 5000 mAh battery, supports fast charging, and also comes with a 44-watt flash charger inside the box. Now this is how the phone looks with the plastic case on. It's just a basic case which can give you some extra grip and prevent smudges. By the way, this back panel has a matte finish. It doesn't attract any fingerprints, but this one over here, the camera module up above with a silver shine to it, does attract fingerprints. So there you need to take a bit of care. Now let me just set up the phone. So this is how the phone looks once we turn it on and set it up. This is the home screen, and here's the app drawer. There aren't a lot of pre-installed apps, but it does come with a little bit of bloatware, which you can uninstall or disable later. Now here's the notification area, and this is the settings page. Let's check out the about section. So this phone is running FunTouch OS 14 based on Android 14. And this phone will receive 2 years of Android updates and 3 years of security updates, which I would say is pretty good for a phone under 20,000 rupees. And as of right now, it has this January security patch, which is pretty good. Now coming to the storage department, we get about 236GB of space for our user apps and user data, and 3GB of free RAM right out of the box. We also have this extended RAM feature where you can extend up to 8GB of RAM. You basically use storage as RAM, and I would definitely recommend you to use that. Now coming to the audio department, there's no audio jack on this phone, but there are dual stereo speakers, and this is how they sound.
Move your body.
They are pretty loud, they are great for ringtones and alarms, and obviously it's great for media consumption, let's say playing games or watching videos directly on the speakers. By the way, on this phone you can actually increase the volume all the way from 100 to 200%. Well, they are just boosting the audio. It might affect the speakers in the long run, but if it's for just a short duration, you can try this feature. You just need to increase the volume and it can go up to 200%.
Move your body.
Now coming to security, this phone does have an in-display fingerprint scanner and it's super fast. Just touch it and it unlocks the phone. We also have the face unlock feature, which works fantastically. In good lighting conditions and low lighting conditions, it is super fast. It almost unlocks faster than the fingerprint scanner. Like, you have to at least touch the fingerprint scanner, but face unlock, it's super fast. And even in low lighting conditions, it is pretty fast. It's definitely usable. Now coming to connectivity, this phone supports dual SIM, dual 4G. These are the 5G bands that it supports. It also has Wi-Fi version 6 and Bluetooth version 5.3. Now this is a camera interface. It looks pretty similar to other iQOO and Vivo phones, but there's no wide angle camera. We just have 1x and 2x. 2x is the digital zoom. And we do get color styles where you can choose between vivid, textured and natural. And we have a dedicated night mode, pro mode, slow motion and dual video. And these are the extra modes that we have. We have a pretty similar interface even for the front camera. Now these are some sample shots. I'll make a dedicated camera review later. So far, pictures look pretty promising and the primary camera is pretty impressive. Now coming to the performance section, this phone comes with a Dimensity 7200 processor, which is the best in terms of performance in this price segment. It has about 7 lakhs or 700,000 in terms of AnTuTu benchmark scores, and we've tested with CPU throttling as well. There is no throttling and the gaming performance is also fantastic. We'll be posting gaming review later, but so far it's pretty good. And when it comes to gaming, you do have some extra features like 4D game vibration, motion control, and you also have the voice changer feature. Well, I did wish it had frame interpolation, but it needs a dedicated chip. Anyway, so far it's pretty good. And especially if you're a gamer, you'll love this motion control feature, where you can just perform an action to trigger an action inside the game. Like, you want to reload, instead of clicking a button, you can just perform an action and it reloads the gun. So that's pretty cool. And coming to the software, we do have a lot of interesting small features. Like, we have an inbuilt app encryption, that's app lock. We can hide applications directly from the default launcher. And if you're someone who uses call recording a lot, it comes built into the phone and it can silently record all your calls. If you're using a Google dialer, it will announce the other party that the call is being recorded. So that doesn't happen on this phone. Besides that, we do have a lot of other interesting cool features, screen gestures and stuff. So it's really packed with a lot of interesting features. And finally, as iQOO is part of Vivo, you can use any of Vivo service centers throughout India. Like, there are about 670 plus or 600 plus service centers. If you have any issues, you can directly go to any of those service centers. So guys, this is the new iQOO Z9. So it has upgraded to the modern looks. It's got a bigger battery. Earlier one had a 4500, now we have a 5000 mAh battery. Next, it also has great performance and finally a pretty good camera as well. So guys, if you're looking to buy a phone under 20,000 rupees, I would definitely recommend you to get the iQOO Z9. In fact, I would recommend you to get the 256GB variant, as the price difference is just 2000 rupees and you don't have to worry about, using a hybrid SD card slot. So guys, what do you think about this new iQOO Z9? Do let us know by commenting below this video. If you have any questions about this phone or any other video, let us know by commenting below this video and we'll get back to you immediately. With that said, this is Nikhil signing off. See you next time. Bye bye.